EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for July 6th, 2023. It is Thursday. The Thursday video forecast is proudly sponsored by North Penn Car Wash in Lansdale, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Keep your vehicle looking great all the time and stop wasting your money on those costly individual washes with North Penn Car Wash's Unlimited Car Wash Club. You could join at a very low price starting at just $13.95 per month, and it's the only place where weather doesn't matter. We've had a more active, wetter pattern recently, and that will be continuing for a bit, we think, as we expect July to be an above average precipitation month. How many times do you just get done washing your car only to have it rain the next day, right? Well, with North Penn Car Wash's Unlimited Car Wash Club, you don't have to break the bank in order to keep your vehicle clean. Just stop by as often as you like within the calendar month to get a fresh wash for that one low monthly rate. They are North Penn Car Wash, 986 Sumneytown Pike in Lansdale, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, proud sponsors of the Thursday video forecast. So today, another hot, humid day. Many areas got close to or above 90 degrees yesterday, and we're expecting much of that today. So upper 80s to low 90s again across the regions. You see above me 86 to 91 as the spread of temperatures today. Little popcorn stuff here that you see here on the European model. Doesn't look like much, and it's really not. There is the opportunity for an isolated shower or a thunderstorm. Any thunderstorm today will not be severe in nature. But the latest NAM here really doesn't show much at all. It just got, this is really it. This is mid-afternoon when this kind of stuff would get going, kind of like 2, 3 o'clock. Just little pop-ups here or there, and they're very, very little in terms of coverage, and NAM doesn't really have too much here at all. Some activity in central PA this evening, but other than that, these are just random, arbitrarily placed pop-ups, quick showers, and that's it. Again, wouldn't be surprised if there's a thunderstorm with that too, but they're going to be very short-lived, okay? HRR is showing the same thing as we go back here to Thursday. I'm not going to jump ahead there, but it's showing very little activity here, just the same thing, just little arbitrary pop-ups, a little more activity out here in central PA as we go through the evening, but then that's it for today, okay? We do have a cold front approaching the region here on Friday, and this is going to give us some scattered PM showers and storms, as you can see here. There is a little bit of a severe component to this. I know the Storm Prediction Center hasn't mentioned anything yet. They just have a general thunderstorm risk for Friday that might be changing. I don't expect this to be a severe outbreak day like I've been reading about. So people were asking me about Friday. Is it going to be a severe day? In large part, no, but there is there's a very low shear on Friday. So there's been several times that we looked at a high cape, low shear environment, which is what it's going to be on Friday, and said, it's probably nothing much here. The shear's too low. Well, we've had some pretty decent storms in that environment where we have very high instability, which we're expecting to have here on Friday, and not a really good storm motion. So what that's telling me here is that once we get to Friday, we're going to have the opportunity for not something necessarily more organized, but some of these storms they're going to take on, they're going to be more like pulsars. So they ramp up and then they die down, ramp up, die down, ramp up, die down. They're very short-lived pulsar type storms, okay? And that cuts across the region here during the afternoon and evening, most notably. Any of these storms could produce some localized downdrafts, like water-loaded downdrafts with these, because there's so much moisture content with it. So it would be a very localized and isolated severe possibility if there were to be anything. I don't think wind is the number one parameter here. For anything severe on Friday, I think hail is going to be number one. Number two is going to be lightning. So frequent lightning, there'll be a lot of lightning with it. And 3 would be wind, but again, that's only going to be in water-loaded downdrafts, probably not in as a general rule. We're not looking at a lot of straight-line wind damage type stuff here with this Friday, and that's probably why the SBC really hasn't jumped yet, because they're kind of more pulsar variety. Something can ramp up real quick and then do its deed and do you dirty, and then it kind of, once it goes over the next town, it's kind of ramping down already, and it's to nothing, okay? So we're going to continue to watch this over the next 24 hours and see what this does. Tornado threat is not there because, again, you need shear for that. For a tornado, we don't have any, so it's very little. The steering flow is about 15 knots. That's not good enough, and we'll be the sustained storms for a little bit, but these are going to be pulsing here on Friday, I think. So we'll revisit this again on Friday for the next video, but I don't expect that the SPC, after seeing the soundings this evening, are going to stay put where they are. At least put up a marginal risk here at some point, and we'll see where we go from here. The high-resolution rapid refresh here for Friday is a little bit more organized with this activity going through the afternoon and the evening hours, as you can see here. So we'll see where this goes over the next 24 hours. Again, not a real big deal to get concerned with at the moment, and I don't think it's going to be a concerning day. But the chance for severe is non-zero, certainly. Okay. Then once we get to Saturday, the trend here for Saturday is to keep it dry or mostly dry. We have an isolated shower or storm threat here on Saturday. NAM long range has shown the same thing, just isolated. That's it during the afternoon. So you could get away with a totally dry day. In fact, most areas probably will on Saturday. And Saturday is going to be another very warm day. We're going to remain very warm through Saturday. Today's hot. Tomorrow is not quite as hot, but it's still very warm, muggy, 83 to 89, a very similar day on Saturday. And then once we get past that on Sunday, we have this system moving in. The question is the timing of this. Is it going to come in earlier in the day or later? But either way, we're going to have a variably cloudy skies with scattered showers and thunderstorms, a little bit more numerous on Sunday, it looks like. And it might hold off in eastern areas until later in the day, but we'll see. Again, timing is one of those last things we have to work out. That'll be the weekend video forecast, which we'll discuss this one here. But this one is going to move through and come through overnight. Sunday night, we did follow European model guidance for our next week forecast, Monday through Wednesday. A lot of your app forecasts will show rain on Monday, some even Tuesday yet. We have nothing on Monday and Tuesday because the European model has nothing. It has a partly cloudy day here on Monday, partly cloudy on Tuesday, and then Wednesday, it is mostly sunny ahead of this next frontal boundary that'll be coming in most likely on Thursday of next week. So that can still bounce around early next week, but I think the consistency of the European model has been to keep those days dry. So in our local forecast, we decided to go with that idea. It will be a little bit cooler Sunday because you're going to have all those clouds and scattered showers and thunderstorms to deal with. So we're looking at generally lower 80s, and we'll probably start that way again Monday as well. And then we progressively warm up after that point ahead of this next cold front. Tuesday, Wednesday, we get up to the middle 80s on Tuesday next week, and the upper 80s by the time we get to Wednesday ahead of this frontal boundary. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for July 6th, 2023. Have a great Thursday.